Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Bomb has been defused.
Hey guys, this is dephh from Complexity, and today I'm going to show you how to hold A site on Overpass. In the majority of the rounds, there will be 2A and 3B. The AWPer will normally stay A with a rifle, and the AWPer will make his way through bathrooms and peek fountain. He cannot stay there for long though, because he can get pinched by blue or long side or a guy flashing through fountain. So as soon as this happens, as soon as he can't find a pick or he does find a pick, he falls all the way back to the site, and that's where they make a setup on the site. So normally he stays towards sign, and his rifler is towards the APC or back site, supporting him. I'll show you more now. So on the A site, on Overpass CT, normally the AWPer will be at A, unless he goes to B for a pick, but a good peek he can make is jump up onto the playground here, and look directly into the T side mid, around fountain area. He can take this peek, but he needs to make sure that someone could have crossed already. The T's with the best spawns can cross into this area here and collapse on them from the right. So as soon as he gets flashed or he's overstayed his welcome, he needs to make sure that he knows that he can just get out of there. So he'll get support from the rifle player that's also at A, and then he can make his way out. What he can do after that is a few things. He can set up positions like this and this, watching mid and maybe even to the playground pick. And as soon as he feels like he's spent enough time there, he can fall back. He can use smokes like this. And also a real clever thing that AWPers are doing right now is when the smoke's not here, they can look into blue as you're coming up. Even now I can see like if people cross blue. So that's a really good pick for AWPers right now. But eventually the AWPer will normally always go back into sight. This sign spot's great for AWPers. He can be watching long, short and bathrooms at the same time. If he feels like they're bathrooms, he can take this peek into deep bathrooms and get himself some easy kills. But that's generally what an AWPer does. Or he plays super deep back here watching long, and he lets us know that to his rifler on the site that they can actually move up onto the site. So as the rifler at A, he needs to make sure he's supporting the AWPer a lot of the time. So he can do a few things. He can smoke mid at the start. It means that the AWPer can still peek over the smoke, but he has more cover. But if the AWPer wants to do it dry without a smoke, he can also sit with flashers ready to support the guy. So he can support as soon as he's shot like that with a flash, or a flash towards here. Or also he can go down blue and just make sure that T's aren't pushing up blue. Because if you're in this spot, you have the sound cues of the ladder and people running up blue, so you can warn that to the AWPer, we need to move back, they're coming up, they're going to crunch us. So after that, the fallback's pretty simple. If the AWPer or you wants to smoke this area and keep it chain smoked, it means that you can keep this smoked up to 3 times. Your CT, your B rotate can come back to A and smoke this area off for you. And then you want to play around the smokes as long as you can, delaying the T's even further. And then finally you'll find yourself back at the site. The site has a few spots you can hold. You can hold spots like this, or even be at the truck in tight little angles like this, allowing the T's to execute onto you. But it means that you've got good crossfires set up. And by the time you're in sight, you kind of know, you have a feeling where the T's are going to go. There's also little angles like this. It's really good. You can play at the jump up unless you get smoked out, but you need to make sure if you do get smoked out in this position whilst you have the AWPer or another rifle on site, you need to be helping him. You're not playing to retake, so you need to be on the site when the execute actually comes in.